Hello everyone, welcome to my latest video on the Bullshit Detective YouTube channel. It's been busy, very busy. I've made a few enhancements, and just before we start, if you hear some other people talking or you hear a young man screaming, well, the young man screaming will be my son screaming at his mates on his Xbox. Apologies for that. My wife's in the living room. She's working. She talks really loud when she talks to her colleagues on the phone. Ear-splitting stuff. So anyway, review of progress so far. You know about this stuff and this and this. I showed you these yesterday, but I've started to use them. So I've started to use my metric. So as of yesterday, I had 33 subscribers, and I've now got 35. Brilliant. Success. There's a little spider there as well, look, for your delectation. Is that a word? Yeah, it's a word. So 35, but actually, it's not such a big number. I got 33 in like a few days, and now only 2 people have subscribed. What does that mean? I don't know. They're getting bored. They were just curious in the first place. Now, what is this weirdo really like? This bloke I see on LinkedIn. Anyway, there we go. I've also added some things to my planner. Now, these are potential videos of the future. One of them says, don't make it difficult. And the other one says, don't change too much at once. Which is relevant because I've been putting myself under a bit of pressure to change all this, or to improve it, and I feel a little bit overwhelmed by it at the moment. So I've made a number of changes. Some you can see, some you can't, but I will show you them. So obviously this is now up and running. Starting to see some, not mistakes, but some things missing here. So what I might want to do is add a date to these numbers so I can track the progress and create a graph in Excel or something. Who knows? Quite good at Excel. It's one of my favourite of the Microsoft software things. I use Google stuff now. Much the same. Anyway, so I think the major enhancement, and this is all about credibility, is that I have added a bookcase. Now, sitting in front of a bookcase when you do a video will make people think you're like a professor or something. They'll just believe everything you say, which is probably going to mean you can sell stuff to them, even if it's a bit shit, to be honest. Once they've paid, got their stuff, you run. Shut everything down, off to wherever, Antigua. Don't know if you can hide there. Anyway, so I've got a copy of the Machinery's Handbook. It's from my old career as an engineer. I used to use that quite a lot. It's basically a very, very boring book about like nuts and bolts and stuff. Haven't read it for a while. I mean, I've never actually kind of read it. Could be tough going. Tougher than trying to read the Bible. I've tried that before. Not dissing religion, but it's a tough read. Sort of thing you dip in and out of, isn't it? I have a book on mushrooms by Roger Phillips. This is supposedly the Bible of mushrooms. And I used to do a bit of mushroom foraging actually in one of the houses. Well, not in the house, I didn't do it in the house because there wouldn't have been mushrooms there. It wasn't that dirty. But, you know, surrounding area, and never found the ones I wanted to. You know the ones I mean, the special ones. Couldn't find them anywhere. I have a wonderful book called Death by a man called Todd May. He sounds like fun, doesn't he? Writes books on death. It's actually quite a good read if you're interested in death. And I have a copy of, I've got a Calvin and Hobbes book, this is where I go for my daily inspiration, motivational quotes, all that kind of shizzle. This is like show and tell, isn't it? I've got, I don't know if you can see this in the shot, I've got an external hard drive which was just in my bag and I wasn't using it. It's now on the desk and I'm not using it. However, it does make me feel a bit, a bit more high tech. So a move forward. And here, it's just out of shot, is I suppose it's my making box. It's got all my pens and our post-it notes, blue tack, white tack actually, but I'm not racist. And do you want to see it? Oh, I see it. Here it is. Look. I call him Stanley. Nice name. So, well, I don't know. Anything else I can show you? Got my little handle thing for doing mobile videos. There's a printer here, which I'm not going to show you. You've seen a printer before. Loads of my wife's shit piled up in the corner. It's bloody awful. She's a nightmare. Her and my son, just interrupting all day long. Bastards. But anyway, so I hope you like it. I'm going to do a bit of work on these two and maybe add some more. Embrace your shitness. You know it makes sense. I'll see you later. Finger guns. Bye.